Well, I made it over to the West Block. It's actually, the West Block's 160 kilometers away from the East Block. But this is the one that is a little more known for the wildlife in the area. It's also a lot bigger than the East Block. It rained most of the drive over here. The temperature has dropped. I think it's about 12 degrees right now, and it's still quite windy over here. So I decided I'm not going to tent tonight. I actually got an authentic, so I'll give a little tour of that when I get to the Frenchman Valley campsite. This is the authentic, and it's got a picture table out here. It's got 4 chairs around a fire pit. Unfortunately, there's a fire ban, so that's not going to happen. It even has a gas barbecue, which I completely forgot about them having those. Got 2 more Muskoka chairs sitting up here, but they're a little wet because it's just rained. So let's go inside. This is the inside. Oh, it's got a heater. That's going to be nice. It's got electricity. Bunk beds. It sits quite a few. Can sleep quite a few. And you can even have the top loft position, table inside, and electricity. And you can hear, you can still hear the wind whipping around in here. So this will be a lot more comfortable tonight, the next 2 nights, than the tent. There's a lot of neat little places like this in Grasslands, which is the remains, shall we say, the remnants of homesteaders, of ranchers that were in the area, and they're just kind of neat. They've got a lot of character and interesting place to visit and think about what they went through to establish this. So far I found 1 bison. It is way on the horizon over there. I could barely pick it up, even with the big lens. Hopefully I'll find one that's a little closer. So the rain's let up, and thought, oh, I'll just go for a walk near the Authentics. Nothing's gonna happen. So I just brought this little camera. So what happened? The prairie falcon attacking a little bird. That's what happened. Lesson learned. Bring the big camera with you anyways. Sigh. Another early morning on the prairies. It stopped raining. It's still a little chilly. It's about 11 degrees out. Sun's coming up. It's supposed to be sunny later today, and they're not calling for rain, so that's a good thing. So I came out this early to see what I could see, because most wildlife is more active early morning or in the evening. There's mule deer down here, and I saw more mule deer on the road to get over here. Saw a red-tailed hawk and a prairie falcon, which of course wouldn't stick around to get its photo taken, which is typical of prairie falcons. I'm kind of finding. So I'm going to explore as much of the park as I can today. I'll do the Eco Road, which is like an 80-kilometer loop, see what we can find there. Still no sign of the bison. I've only seen the one lone bison so far, so hopefully we'll get a chance to get closer to the bison and prairie dogs, which are everywhere. So I just went for a walk, followed the river. I'm at the Two Trees day use area, and behind me actually Lori and I stayed in teepees. They had 4 teepees here, and it was kind of an experience, but one of the things we didn't count on with the teepees is the mosquitoes can easily get in and out. There's lots of mule deer out here, and I don't know how many. It was over 10 that I came in contact with, and they kept running away. They'd stop and they see me and they run away, and I'm sure they kept wondering, why is this guy continuously going after me? I wasn't, they just happened to be in the area. But then the sage grouse just exploded into flight right beside me, scared the crap out of me. So I'm sure the mule deer got a chuckle out of the sage grouse scaring me. So I'm heading back to another area, still on the lookout for bison. On the way in to where this area is, saw 4 coyotes, which was pretty cool, 2 pronghorn antelope, white-tailed deer with a fawn, and probably the big seeing so far of the day was a golden eagle. And that is one big eagle. That was unexpected, and that was great to see that. So at first I thought this was an old homestead from like 1800s or something like that. It's really small. It's not very high, and maybe that's where it originated. But there's power outlet. And there are cables up there, but you know, it could still be from the turn of the century. Well, maybe not with the power outlet that they've got happening right there. That's not going to do it. This is the last night here at Grasslands National Park, and the sun is setting. It turned out to be a really nice day. I saw a lot of things today. I've put the camera away, which of course means I've got 2 mule deers right in front of me. I've got a herd of bison not too far away, and I've got a pronghorn antelope over here, which means I may have to go get the camera out again. It's a really nice park out here, and coming in September,
is nowhere near as busy as I'm sure it was during the summer. The big thing to remember is that it's remote. I haven't had a shower in 4 days. I haven't changed my clothes in 4 days, which I'm sure at this point in time people are going, why is he wearing the same clothes? Well, so I'm not going to put clean clothes over top of dirty old me. Tomorrow I head west, and I've got a hotel so I can shower, I can shave, I can feel a little cleaner than I do right now. But except for yesterday's rain and the cold the night before, it was a really good time here at the park, and really glad that I made it here. I've got 3 mule deers in front of me now, and I'm not sure what those bison are going to do. So maybe I should need to go get the other camera, but up early tomorrow morning and off to the Rockies.